I'd like to thank the three of you. There were three really thought-provoking and fantastic introductions and overviews, and I think they touched on a whole range of topics. So we're now going to open it to the floor and to see what kind of questions everybody here has. Can I just ask, are most people here from computer science or an engineering background? Could you just have a show of hands who are from that kind of a background? Just to get a sense of it. And how about then from a more kind of businessy oriented background? So there's a mix of people here. I just wanted to get a rough view so that the speakers would know. So I think we have a roving mic here. I have a million questions I'd happily ask these people, but it's here, we're here for everybody here to ask questions. So we have this one here. Does anyone want to start with the question? Oh, we've got one here already. I don't even need to start with some.
Hello, and thanks very much for that. My question is, none of you mentioned doing a master's or whatever, and for a lot of us that might feel we have removed ourselves too much from the core of IT development or whatever is going on with technology development, master's is an option that could be considered. So what value would you place on somebody that wants to get back into the core part of the workplace to go back and do a master's first? So, and also, sorry, and then some sort of direction on where that, what sort of, like what value to place on that master's and the selection of the master's and how close it would be to be tied to the industry.
Sure. So again, from the smaller company point of view, I mean, formal qualifications of themselves are not sort of a specific screening criteria. It's more the skills and the experience. So, you know, if we're hiring a specific area, we need a specific skill set. So, you know, for example, I hire a lot of engineers, architects, programmers, so they need to be au fait with the right technologies, and that accrues either through, you know, education and experience, or more recently then, you know, sort of education or kind of conversion courses. So we, for example, specifically we would administer, sort of for certain roles, technical tests, so kind of online exams in sort of, you know, there's different forms of Java programming, kind of algorithmic thinking, you know, kind of that sort of approach. So I think doing a master's, if you have a technical background but are rusty, like as the guy said, I mean, you know, I didn't do Java in college, and like everything we program now is largely in Java or another language that were invented 10 years ago. So you need to either be continuously keeping current professionally, or else you need to go back to kind of relearn if you're looking to specifically kind of take on that kind of role. So, you know, for a small company like us, it isn't a specific formal screening criteria. You must have a master's. It's like you must be able to do the job. That implies either having been doing it or having done a meaningful qualification, which can provably lead you to have the appropriate skills.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing to do. Don't go knock yourself out. In terms of the formal Intel position, for what that's worth, it is an indicator of primarily technical capability, and it is an indicator of the ability to stay with something and get it done. And they're very valuable attributes in any business environment, large or small. And so, of course, it's valuable. So we don't hire anyone who doesn't have a third level education, for example, because that's our screen. That said, you do not have to go the formal route to do it. It is the only thing that's common to the software hardware side in all aspects of ICT is the rate at which it changes. And so I think you'd be surprised at how much is readily available for you out there for free and easy access. But it is a lot easier for you to demonstrate to me, if I'm a potential employer of yours, that you have the raw technical competency, if you have the masters, so it's absolutely a great thing to do. What I would spend most of my time if we were in an interview, whether you come in with a degree or a master's or a PhD, I'll spend the majority of the time exercising you on the sense of accountability you have for, do you take ownership of getting stuff done or not? Do you close what you start or not? Are you effective in your communication skills, because the days of single people delivering big wins are long behind us. We've been standing on the shoulders of giants for a long period of time, but the Darwinian type, brilliant individuals, brilliant observations, probably finished with Einstein, and even he acknowledged that he stood on the shoulders of giants. So the wins are all collaborative. They're done by smart people working together and finding a way of being effective as a group, without in any way losing the sense of personal accountability and performance. But to your straight question, it's a great thing to do. Degree, master's, PhD, great things to do. As you invest in that 1, 2, 3 years window, I would just caution you to ensure that you're going to see that through, or that you can find tangible deliverables on route.
Yeah, just I won't repeat the guys. I think it's absolutely valuable to have a master's in certain situations and for certain roles. I think I presented a slide that said 50% of the employees of Google in Dublin actually had a master's degree. What I would throw out there, I suppose, is if you do have a technical primary degree, it can always be very well complemented by a more business-focused master's as well, because it's building you into a more rounded, I suppose, a potential employee. So the other aspect, I suppose, at the moment is in the current climate, people are going back to school because it's the only option that they see. I would try and do the positive things, which is I really want to learn. I'm really interested in this particular course. Not that it's going to tide me over for a year or two, because you give up or you'll be disillusioned after 9 months and then it won't work out. Which I think there's huge value in it. I don't have one. I don't know if that was one of the questions that you were asking. I don't know if the guys were really. 4 years in Trinity, I didn't think there's anything else left to learn.
Hello, if it's all right with you, I teach in the School of Business Studies and I'm going to do a little bit of marketing. The first thing is, first of all, I'm here partly because I have a nephew who did electronic engineering. Right now he's doing a Master's in Information Technology in Trinity and he loves it. And one of the things that he loves is one of the things that you mentioned, working in teams, working collaboratively, getting up to date on the latest stuff. Now, I'm in the school, so that's information technology. I'm in the School of Business, and we have, first of all, an MBA, full-time MBA. We're starting a part-time MBA in the autumn. The focus is hugely on working in teams, on entrepreneurship. So innovation, entrepreneurship, getting new businesses going. I won't go on about it, it's on the web and stuff, but they are really great programs from the point of view of getting people up and running afterwards. So thank you for listening.
Thank you. Next question. Other questions?